Hey. How's everyone doing? David Aquila here with iPro Realty and the Your Green Homes real estate team, bringing you another market update for the month of December. We're going to go back and look at the stats for November and see how things have changed. So let me pull up the stream here. There we go. And okay, looks like the stream is good on YouTube. It's always fun trying to make sure everything's working properly. So, as you know, housing market has been booming all year long since basically January. And a lot of people are wondering, is it going to crash at any point, or is it going to keep going up and up and up? Now, as we look at the stats today, you'll see that the statistics keep showing that prices keep rising. And leading into next year, I'm thinking that things are going to continue going that way because it's all supply and demand. There is definitely not enough supply, and there's a ton of demand, and money is very cheap right now still with mortgages, and it's easily accessible for investors mainly and first-time home buyers as well, but it can be a little more tricky with the down payment side of things for first-time home buyers. But we'll take a look here at the statistics. So typically I go through and I look at the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board stats. So everything sold in the board throughout the month of November. So the month before the month that I present all the information in. And so we'll take a look at that here. So as you can see let me just make this full screen so you guys can see better. For the month of November, the average selling price in all of the GTA was $1,163,000. Now, from the month of October, you can see that it's gone up about basically $13,000. So that's a decent increase, and it's continually increasing over time. So as you can see, throughout all of the GTA stats are showing that detached homes are selling around 1,567,000, semis around 1.2, condo townhomes around 826, apartments around 715 grand, and freehold towns just about 1.1 million, and basically there's some co-op and detached condos and things like that, but there's not enough information on those to keep track of month over month. So if we look at Halton, so Halton region is where I'm based out of. So all these statistics videos, I mainly focus on Halton, but if you're tuning in on a live stream and you want me to look at a different area, say Durham, Peel, Simcoe, whatever, I can definitely do that. Or you can reach out to me separately via email at david@yourgreenhomes.ca, and I can get you that information. So if we look at Halton region, detached homes are selling around $1,766,000, with the average selling price overall of everything being around $1,356,000. So as you can see from November of 2020, it was just over $1 million back 1 year ago, around $1,066,000, and detached were around $1,366,000. So significant increase over the last year. Semis around $1,139,000, condo towns just under $800,000, condo apartments around $688,000, and freehold towns around $1.15 million. Now, if we look into Burlington, actually we'll go with the lowest prices first, which is gonna be Halton Hills typically. Now, I haven't looked through these all to confirm that, but typically Halton Hills is the lowest price point in Halton region. So detached homes are selling around $1,451,000, semis $905,000, condo towns around $695,000, condo apartments around $634,000, and freehold towns at $961,000, bringing the average total of the average sale to $1,343,000. Now, there's only 67 sales in the month of November, which if we are to go back and look at, say, February 2021, actually, a bad month example. How about we go back to, it's not going to let me do 2019. So what if we do 2020 January? Okay. Never mind that statistic. Let's jump into Milton. So with Milton, detached homes around $1,566,000, which let me jump back to Halton Hills. Okay, 145 and 1566, just to give you the difference there in price. Semis around $1,147,000, condo towns around $778,000, condo apartments $662,000, and freehold towns just over $1 million. Now you'll notice kind of a trend overall in Halton that townhomes are around $1 million and up if they are freehold. If they are not, they're around that $800,000 mark. And semis are in that 1 to 1.1, sometimes 1.2, depending on the area in Halton that they're located. And detached are all around 1.5 million and up. Now, I'm finding in Halton Hills, at least, if you have a 4-bedroom, you're around the 1.6 million mark. And if you have a 3-bedroom, it can range anywhere from 1.2 to 1.3 million. So there are quite a few price differences between how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, what lot size, what location you have, and of course the quality of your home. So those are all things to take into account, but these prices give you a good overall average price of the home in these areas. So if we look into Burlington, Burlington's detached home price is actually lower currently. Sometimes Burlington has a bit of a higher price point than Milton, but I think in the last 2 months, Burlington's detached home price has been lower than Milton. So there is some good buys to be had in Burlington right now. So average detached home, $1,481,000. Semis, just over $1 million. Condo towns, around $800,000. Condo apartments, $671,000. Freehold townhomes around $1 million, almost 1.1, bringing the average total to 1.15. Now, if we check out Oakville, I think you'll be surprised by the average detached house price in Oakville here. So you're nearing almost 2.2 million. Now, if we pull it back to September, I believe it was September. Nope. So October, actually. So last month was the first time the average sales price of a detached home in Oakville sold over $2 million. And since breaking that $2 million price point, it has now jumped a significant amount to $2,182,000. Now, I've noticed this firsthand looking at the sales prices. And yes, things have definitely increased very rapidly in Oakville. And we'll see if that trend continues as people start to consider other areas in Halton, like Burlington, Milton, and Halton Hills, being that their average detached home price is much more affordable. So we'll see if that trend continues, but as long as people keep migrating into Oakville, that price is going to stay higher as well. Oakville does have a lot of custom new home builds that are much more pricey in the $4 to $6, even $8 million range on average. So that can help boost Oakville's overall home sale price. Now you'll see semis here are almost 1.3 million. Condo towns, as I said earlier, with the averages, it's still around 800,000. So pretty much anywhere you go in Halton, around 800,000 there. Freehold towns now, they have about a $300,000 increase over Halton Hills, Milton, and Burlington. So keep that in mind if you are looking in Oakville. And apartments just around 715,000, bringing the average sales price to just about $1.6 million for Oakville. Now let's see if I can pull this back here. So some rental stats. Now I don't typically show rental stats because the records kept for rentals are not the best, I would say. But they give a good idea of what's going on. So we look at Halton, average 1-bedroom rental price for Q1 2021, the latest that I have. You'll see that it is almost $1,900 for a 1-bedroom. Now, what if we look at 1 plus den? What is the difference there? 1 plus den, almost about $2,000. If we look at a 2-bedroom, your average 2-bedroom is renting for almost $2,600 in Halton region. And 2 plus den is going to have much fewer. Yeah, see, even that statistic throws it off. But if you can get a 1 plus den for $2,500, you are definitely getting good value for your money. And 3 bedrooms, we will see what that is. Oh, even better value. So on average, I have a feeling that the 7 or the 4 leased out units were not in the best of shape. So, and that's the thing, we can't really tell too much with these statistics, but that is the rental statistics and as well the housing market update for Halton region and the GTA. And what do I see coming up for 2022? I see a lot more immigration being allowed to happen, which in turn means a lot more money coming in to Canada. And about 65% of the immigrants that do immigrate to Canada typically land in the GTA area and have money to invest into real estate in order to buy a place to live or invest and lease out. So you will see housing prices continue to rise as well because of inflation. Like, inflation has been a definite killer on people's budgets and saving up for down payment. As they save for a down payment, their money is becoming worth less and less and less. So all I could advise everyone to do if you're a first-time home buyer is to try and invest your money in some way that is relatively safe, but that you can grow your money faster than inflation can bring the value of your dollar down, so that you can get into the market sooner. And another thing to consider would be pre-construction, whether that be pre-construction condo, pre-construction townhome. Now, things are a little bit fierce with those markets right now anyways, because everyone is trying to get into the market. So getting a appointment to even buy a pre-construction is very difficult. Things are selling super quickly, and all those appointments are getting booked up quick. So if you can gather all the funds together, you have an agent working for you, keeping your best interests in mind and keeping you aware of any projects coming up, definitely do that. If you don't have an agent that's doing that for you, feel free to reach out to me. And all my information is down below in the description. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it with a friend. Maybe you found the information useful. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. And if you want me to do more live streams, maybe ones that are not specifically on keeping you updated on the housing market, but you want to learn different things maybe about investing or other areas of real estate, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And my name is David Aquila with iPro Realty and the Evergreen Homes Real Estate Team. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.